See you later, Hillary.
Okay, well, I'll walk out with you.
Oh, okay, dear.
Hillary. Hey, I could pick you out of a crowd today. How come you dress different from everybody else?
Oh, hi, Tony. I, have the new uniform on. Not everybody has them on yet.
Yeah? Listen, I really stopped by to find out how Katie's doing.
Well, I think she's going to be a lot better after Andy's hearing. Of course, she's still worried about Floyd.
Yeah, Mom and I were, too. You know, I think I got him talked into staying on at the house.
Oh, good. Good. I'm glad. I think Floyd could really use being around a family now.
Yeah.
You know, I think your mom's an awfully nice lady, and I'm sure she was pretty shocked when she found out about Nola.
Yeah, we both were. I thought Nola could never shock me again. I was wrong.
Well, I've been in that position with Nola a few times myself, especially when she tried to pull this little stunt with Kelly.
Hmm. Oh, speaking of which, how'd their wedding go?
Oh, without a hitch. It was beautiful.
Gee, that's great. I mean, I think Morgan and Kelly deserve to be really happy after everything Nola put them through.
No, I really respect you a lot for saying that. Most brothers couldn't be that objective.
Just being honest. But I have to tell you, you know, as much as I wanted to take Nola over my knee after what she did yesterday, I think she was telling the truth when she said that she just would have made Floyd miserable if she went through with it.
Hillary, I've been looking all over for you. I want to say goodbye before I took off. Tony, we meet again.
How you doing, Derek? I'll see you later, okay?
Bye, Tony.
Well, listen, I'm really running late, but I wanted to get you and have you wish me luck on this one.
Okay. Good luck.
Thanks. I'm going to need it. And later, I'm going to push you to talk about that proposal I made last night.
All right, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, and listen, since nobody is around...
Oh, please. This is a place of business.
Oh, come on. That's the only way I can get my kicks these days, especially since you're working with your boss almost every night. I hope you noticed how politely I left your apartment when Alan dropped in so unexpectedly last night.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Listen, if those all-night meetings keep going on any longer, I'm going to start to think that you were just handing me a line when you said that you were getting over those hang-ups about your old boss.
Oh, I think I've given you plenty of proof to the contrary since we started seeing each other again. Well, I caught that glare Vanessa gave you when she passed us in the hallway earlier.
Oh, I'm getting used to that. I have to see her again this afternoon when I give my statement to the judge on Andy Norris's case.
How are you involved with that?
I thought I told you that I was working for H.B. Lewis. Yeah, he hired me to find the money that Andy stole from his young son.
Oh, yeah, right, I remember. Well, what's Vanessa doing there?
Geez, that's funny. I don't have any idea. I just saw her name on the witness there.
Well, find out, will you? I mean, if Andy was blackmailing her, too, maybe there's something else we can get on her.
Yeah, I think that what you have on Henry should just about do the trick for both of them if you ever need it.
Oh, that really intrigues you a lot, doesn't it?
Well, I think it would make quite an interesting story for some raunchy tabloid.
You're wrong. If that ever hits the press, it would lose all of its value for me.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, lady, that I am so glad that you are on my side again.
You better believe it.
I do.
Hello, Andy. I'm surprised you agreed to see me.
My curiosity got the best of me. I couldn't believe you'd have the gall to show up today of all days.
I did because I felt I needed to talk to you one more time before your hearing today.
Yeah. Your dime. Shoot.
I wanted to assure you that both Vanessa and I want the restaurant to be a success for your mother's sake. No, so that in a few years she'll be able to come back to it and share in all of it, if we're lucky enough to make a go of it.
Guard!
Would you rather it be sold at auction to pay off for all your back debts?
I'd rather anything happen, but the two people I hate most in the world take over something that belongs to me!
Andy, I am very fond of your mother.
Oh,
And I want to try my best to help her through this awful time. I talked to her today at the hospital, and I asked her not to be present in the courtroom when certain statements are made that I know will be very painful for her to
Oh,
hear.
I can imagine the lies you're going to tell in that
I
courtroom
don't
this
have to
afternoon.
lie to say anything that would shock anyone and just end up destroying your mother. And I think you know it's...
I know why you came here to twist the knife, because you don't think I'm in a position to get to you, don't you? I'll tell you something, Trish. I swear I'll tell you something. They haven't built the prison that will keep me from getting even with you for what you're doing to me today. I'm going to find a way. So I want you to keep looking over your shoulder for the rest of your life, because one day I'm going to be there, and I want you to remember this afternoon before you open your mouth.
I beg your pardon.
You really have to learn to watch where you're going.
And aren't you turning into the little local prankster around here?
Yeah, I know. I never used to be that way until you showed up. You're the one that's bringing out that part of my nature.
And what do I have to do to scare it back into hiding?
No, don't do that.
Oh, no?
I'm just learning to enjoy life. I'd hate to see it come to an end.
Well, Ross, we still have serious careers to consider, and I think proper decorum is essential, don't you?
I have spent the better part of my life being an arch conservative. I'm now putting those years of propriety and decorum behind me. You know what I've been working on?
What?
That extravagance we talked about the other night at dinner.
Ross?
What?
You get any more extravagant with your sense of humor, we'll both be looking for a new job.
Why, did you hear something?
No.
There's no danger of that.
Well, okay. I hate to interrupt this incredibly cute conversation, but I have to get these sketches approved.
I'm going to let you go, but this is under protest, and I'm going to pick you up at 5:30 to take you to Justin's.
What time is it now?
A little after 5.
I'll never make it.
Well, sorry.
Sorry.
All right. I'll get back to you about it. Yeah, thanks.
Hello, Joe. How are you?
Listen, we're supposed to be on the house with Diane, so don't forget it.
Oh, I almost forgot, but at least I managed to glare at you earlier in the corridor, didn't I?
Yeah, and that worked just fine. Look, before Diane walks in here, I gotta tell you.
No, I have to talk to you about the hearing this afternoon. It's very important.
I thought that was going along just fine, especially since the judge invited you into his chambers to talk privately.
Yes, that part of it went just fine, but then, as I was leaving, I walked right into Ed, and he, of course, had no idea why I was there.
I don't see why that should bother you. I mean, you were Andy's friend. Can't you just slough it off that way?
No, you don't understand Ed. He's so honest that even being evasive upsets him. And I, of course, made up some lame excuse, but, I don't know if he believed me, and tonight when I see him, I know he's going to ask me all kinds of questions, and I simply cannot run the risk of his finding out.
What were you going to say?
Nothing. I guess I just need to talk to my father. He's usually the one who has all the right answers for me.
I thought you knew.
Knew what?
Well, Diane told me earlier that your father has flown to Chicago this morning.
What?
Joe, have you finished your call yet?
I'm so glad that the judge decided not to press charges against you.
So was I. All I could think of while I was waiting for Judge Hargrave's decision was having my son born. Charges of some kind.
Still convinced it's going to be a boy.
I'll love a girl as well, if she's exactly like her mother.
Well, we'll see.
How you feeling?
Fine, really. I had a nice nap, and when I woke up, I thought about you in the judge's chambers. It was so strange, Alan. Andy and I were so close for such a long time.
Yes, yeah, I know. Just don't think about it.
Do you have any idea of how long a sentence he got?
I didn't wait around to hear. But from the other testimony,
The evidence was totally damning.
Well, Derek seemed very pleased. He thought that Judge Hargraves gave you a very fair sentence.
Yes, well, 2 to 5 years is a fair sentence, Mom.
Well, Mike and Derek told me that you could be out in 18 months with a parole. I mean, you've got a good record.
Look, Mom, I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in what this has done to you.
Andrew, I'll be fine. I just want you to get your life straightened out.
Yeah. Listen, was Diane valid in the courtroom today?
Diane, why do you ask?
Nothing. I mean, she was a friend.
Well, I'll come by and see you tomorrow.
No, I don't think so. I think that would be very hard for both of us. I just want you to get on a plane, and I want you to go to Switzerland. And I want you to forget about me until I'm free, okay?
Andrew, I'll never forget you. Son.
Mom, I think right now that you had better go before we both break down, okay?
Okay.
Goodbye, Mom.
Goodbye, Andrew.
Barbara, wait right here. I'll drive you over to Mom's. But first, I'd like a word with Andy, too.
Yes, of course.
Well, Ed, yes, I was hoping you would drop by so we could have a little talk.
This has been the award-winning Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salon, South Southwest, Ruth Salt's Designs, and Barney's.